It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now a give, right side. Carson, and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Complete. That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down. And it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20. But he's a yard or 2 short. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
1 yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And out, and right away, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Retains possession.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Six nothing our score after 1.
With the score, Seahawks 6, Ravens nothing.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Flush to his right. He'll run it. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, now he'll pull it down. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. They'll run with a rookie 2nd rounder. It's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks' 27-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Miles Boykin.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
4.
Jackson from the shotgun. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds. And now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Wilson being chased out left. Throw left side complete. It's Carson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. On first down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And the Seahawks.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Complete to
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He'll try and run it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
58, boys, 58, 58, come on. 36 power. 58, come on, 58, 58, come on. You don't see me in the line, you don't see me.
Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson now. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Griffin there defensively.
Here's 2nd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Benson Mayowa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Granted, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Intended for
normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Benson Mayowa. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
Complete to number 14.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Ravens nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
CD, I want to sneak in a little NFC East talk here. I don't know what to make of this division. Through 4 weeks, they are a combined 3-12-1. The Eagles would actually be the division champs right now at 1-2-1. Washington and Dallas 1-3. The Giants certainly not out of it, even though, CD, they're 0-4 right now.
Yeah, this is unbelievable when you think about it. If we were talking soccer, we'd be talking relegation, wouldn't we? Right? Would this division even exist next year? But there is potential there. The Eagles came alive with a big win on Sunday Night Football, beating San Francisco in San Francisco. Washington, they're trying to hang in there. Dwayne Haskins has to play better. Dallas should be the team. They've got to fix their defense. And the Giants, they may be 0-4. They're going to fight hard, but I don't think they're contenders in this division.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
24-yard line.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Seahawks 19, Ravens 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10.
Hey, 0-0-0. Motion. 48.
Now Wilson on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. With that, let's look ahead to Week 5, Charles. Some of the big games coming up as we continue into October. Starts with a good one Thursday night, 3-1 Bucks. The 3-1 Chicago Bears. That's Brady versus Foles. I'm sure we'll hear plenty about that. And then Indianapolis and Cleveland, one of those teams, Charles, is going to be 4-1. What else do you have on the docket?
Yeah, well, don't forget Minnesota. They'll come up their first win. They go to Seattle, who's 4-0, and that's a Sunday nighter. And then the Chargers at New Orleans on Monday night. I think Justin Herbert having to face Tom Brady and Drew Brees in back-to-back weeks, not something you would dial up. But this kid seems up to the task. He's played well despite the fact the Chargers have struggled with their record.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Wilson now on first and 10. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up second down. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, second and 10. To throw again. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. Again, Wilson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a
big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Carson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Seattle.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9.
To Chris Carson.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a give right side. It's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
On the carry.
From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Hey, man, too quick.
Wilson wants to throw it. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now a give right side. It's Carson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Derek Wolfe drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the 1st half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the 2nd half.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.